As you and I have discussed in the past, that these graded coins are really outperforming raw coins, in today's market. And, how are you providing counsel to your consigners about deciding whether the time and money of getting coins graded is worth it? The time in doing that is longer than I know it needs to be, or certainly the graders want it to be before you bring them to auction. Do you have a position about that in terms of how you advise the consigners?
We're very simple on that. It's return on investment for our clients. So if it makes sense to get it graded, we leverage PCGS, NGC, the new CAC services when it brings us back a return for the client. We're not getting things graded to find out the grades. We're getting those things graded to validate the grades so that the people within the marketplace who want them and don't want to mess around with raw coins because they don't have time, the professionals can leverage that and drive the prices upwards. And that's what we've seen. We've seen tremendous upward momentum on the higher grade coins from collectors. They want those coins, and there seems to be a genuine shortage at times of various things. Silver dollars, latest trend for us has been silver dollars have been really hot. It really kind of ebbs and flows. If you mentioned earlier the bullion market, if you want to share that crystal ball you're using, let me know, because I think we both could do really well with that one. But, I don't know if it's, fiscal policy or the value of the dollar or, world politics, but things are driving the market in some interesting ways. And we're excited to be in this marketplace and help our clients bring to market the best possible way. And if it includes grading, we're aboard, totally aboard.
Good. So let's talk about currency for a second. As you know, the currency has been pretty strong for a while now across the board. And, with U.S. specialty serial numbers, there's a mixed bag, and there's some great coins or great currency products out there. So is paper money an area where you see growth opportunities for Kelleher in addition to coins, or is one stronger than the other?
Absolutely. I would say it's interesting because, coming in kind of fresh at the last 5 years into these markets, currency is a lot more like stamps where the valuation is very demand driven, not supply driven. So if you've got a really great note and a really great grade and there's many people looking for it, it'll bring an exceptional price. The converse can happen where you may just have one person looking for it, or you might just have limited interest. So we're definitely in the currency marketplace. We had 400 lots of currency in our last public auction sale. And I think we sold a big number of those. Some of the specialty serial numbers didn't sell. That was the only part of the group that didn't sell. And that's because it's an extremely limited market. So yes, I see ourselves continuing in with the currency marketplace and really enjoy it almost as much as the coins, to be honest with you. It's it's something about paper money when you look at $100 bill or, whatever it is, the $1 billion bill from Zimbabwe or wherever it is, it tells a story,
Yeah, I get you. I had the privilege of being at the Smithsonian a couple of years ago and saw a $100,000 note for the first time, and it just kind of grabs you. When you see something like
It's
that, it's different.
yeah. I was so surprised you don't have one in your vault.
Hey, if I could figure out a way to get one, trust me, I'd have it. But it was obvious for bank-to-bank trades back in the days. I never really sold
Gotcha.
it to the public. But so you have an office in Hong Kong, which is unique and I think very cool. And you've been doing that for a number of years. I don't remember how long. I think it's been decades. But as international buyers chase bullion and rare coin and currencies.
We saw our company in Hong Kong is Kelleher and Rogers. It was formerly Dynasty Auction. When we bought Michael Rogers, we merged it into Kelleher. Kelleher and Rogers, a much more recognized dual brand for Asian philately stamps and coins, etc. And we've actually partnered with Archives International and had several very high power currency and Asian coin sales in Hong Kong. So we're no stranger to this marketplace or in that arena. And our trusted clients within China still come to the Hong Kong sale. We had several sales of coins and banknotes, and it's been great because, the Chinese are no different than us. They like things that glitter, and all things gold and silver are good, but they're very ethnocentric collectors and they love their history. So coins, banknotes, stamps all follow suit, and we've been able to leverage that. We just sold a complete set of gold panda coins for a very good price in our last Kelleher auction sale, over 400,000 for that. And, we had many of our Asian clients were disappointed that they weren't the winning bidder to take it home.
Good for you.